so big. I'm obsessed with rapping. So anytime I get a chance to rap, I do it.
Oh, really?
Our small story is Georgia, a family-owned business that my sister-in-law, Kiara Elozi, and I started about 2 years ago.
What was inspiration? Were you? I know you both lovely, both always smell lovely, always have great style, but everyone has that. So what was the inspiration to work with your sisters and work together and create a brand?
The inspiration, well, we chose each other because we liked what the other person was doing previous to this. And each person brought an amazing skill set. I think she brought an amazing skill set to the table. But, it was kind of like the inspiration behind Georgia really was from a documentary that's on YouTube, and it's about the history of black hair care. And it talks about how it took the customer or the viewer from Madam C.J. Walker all the way up to the present. Madam C.J. Walker was a black woman in Harlem who made $1 million from hair relaxers. And so they looked at the documentary, looked at the history of black hair care from Madam C.J. Walker to now. It used to be black-owned industry. It used to be a mom-and-pop-owned industry. And the big shots got involved. They realized how lucrative it was, and the corporations started buying in, and other organizations and smaller groups started buying in, and we lost it.
We lost what? We lost...
Blacks stopped owning the majority of the black hair care industry. And so when Kiara and I looked at that and talked about it, not only did we see this customer who's like so happy to buy product, so eager to buy product, is constantly looking for the best shampoo, the best conditioner, the best relaxer. So there was a customer there, but the industry wasn't really tuned into that customer the way that we are. So we thought, listen, we can do it in a way that's different. We can really bring beauty back to the industry. We can bring intimacy back to the industry, and do it just our way. So we're going to start with, this is our gym. So the store.
This is called the gym?
This is the gym.
Okay.
Georgia, in and of itself, is an all-encompassing boudoir experience. So we have brands from all over the world. But really where we focus and what we really love is our brand, which is Georgia by G & Company. And it's a line that we developed specifically for the entire family. So it's 100% natural in many cases.
So the gym, what are you guys talking about on your blog?
The blog is it's called All Things Beautiful.
Okay.
So we kind of focus on everything that we think, or many things that we think are beautiful. So it could be tangible, intangible, in the store, out of the store, customers that pop in, product that we love. And sometimes we'll blog about things that we love that people are selling that we just don't sell. So it's not necessarily just the Georgia items, the 10, 15, 20, 30 items you see in the store. It's just things that we find really interesting that we want to share. The whole hair section. This is the hair section back here. This was like the core of the business, or the heart of the business. And so it's like 15 different brands that we love of hair. And some of them are really expensive. $40, and some of them are inexpensive, $10, and they all are really great.
And you're doing hair now as well, guys?
This is the salon.
Oh, man.
So we have full service salon. Station over there. And we love it super curly, we love it super straight. We do just about anything. And a lot of people say that, but actually, we've got like an umbrella of great stylists. Some do dreadlocks, some do color. Some work with really straight hair, some work with really kinky hair. So we kind of really actually do color. So there's Kiehl's, there's Bigelow, there's Clyde's. These are kind of like the apothecaries. There's a place called The Bathroom in the West Village. And we always keep an eye on those places. We love them. We used to shop there all the time. But really it's like, if you ask us, are we like that? I would say no.
Okay.
Do we check them out? Yeah, we check them out. We love them. But different, because you're never going to come into a Clyde's or a Bigelow and see family portraits on the wall. And the family portraits are going to tell you about, they're going to explain to you how we develop the product. We develop the product for all of these women in our lives. So yeah, that's a bit different.
Is there, you want to walk me through some of them, a couple?
So
I love Beth Ann.
You've got Beth Ann Hardison, like the grande dame of fashion and culture. You've got Michelle Obama, the grande dame of the United States of America. And then you've got on the top, you've got my great-great-grandmothers. And then you've got Kiara's mother, the long, dark-haired woman with the beautiful shoulder line. And then you've got some nudes. You've got like a faux Egon Schiele put up there. This is Georgia, our namesake, with the orange curlers in her hair. My daughter, her niece.
I love that.
Yeah. So we just, I mean, and it keeps growing. My mom is up there with my other 2 kids.
Oh, see that? Yeah, that's a great picture.
So you gotta just like every week you gotta come in because there's new.
Oh, you keep changing like it's almost like a window display. I didn't know that.
We add to it.
You add to it.
We're not taking down as much as we're adding to it.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know, friends. There's some friends in there, and then
They're all forms of customer service for us. You know, it's about bringing them into our lives first. So bringing them into our lives, sharing a personal story, and then specifically recommending things that we love, not things that were on page 6 or that thing, you know, things that were in the magazines, but things that we love. So it's a personal, it's personal. You see it?
Yeah.
So a big part of a big part of the business
I love
plan
it.
was to really have a great design.
It's fucking
and to
wicked.
stand out, right? So Kiara and I came in one day and we had the same idea
at the same time. It was so funny.
We were combining obviously modern and old-fashioned together. So we did old-fashioned antique door set inside of a really modern glass frontage, and it's like.
And that was actually us.
Well,
so much was usually the designers and stuff, but we really loved the idea of having kind of the new and then the old, homey and fresh and clean at the same time.
And then someone tagged us.
Oh really? It's already, huh?
Perfect. It's beautiful. But actually, they had respect for us.
Last thing, what's best could you guys say to someone or give them advice for anyone who just, because you guys had jobs like everyone else before you started your own thing, before you were doing PR. Any advice for going out there and just trying to start a business?
I think you should you should compile as much information as possible before you set sail. So whatever job you're in, it might not be the career that you want forever. Just soak up all that information. Like find all the good shit, all the good stuff that's in your whatever you're doing at that moment, because you're going to apply it, guarantee. If it's a boring desk job, you're going to apply it to your passion later on. So soak up information and then just go. Just do Ben did it, as they said. You got to just go.
And then have a support system for yourself. I think because it's key. Like we just discussed. You open and then the economy tanks, or the weather is terrible because you have snowstorms for a month. Or you have to be ready to kind of weather the storm, literally, and go with the ups and downs. So I think support is key, whether that be, like we've discussed, with an extended family or friends, but also, preparing with your financing, for example, so that you can sustain yourself over time.
Have backup cash.
Backup.
Backup cash.
Backup everything.